So Too Many Games is almost upon us, which means I have been painting a lot. Yesterday I posted a teaser picture right here. This is just the wall of my studio, but I have a lot more stuff that I did out in the hall, so let's take a look. Alright, so this is my studio wall right here, and in here is where all the painting happens. Actually, my speed paintings happen right there. I move my keyboard out of the way, and that space on my desk is where all the paintings happen. So let's start with everything I got going on right here. A couple of small pieces of Mega Man sliding, Metroid, which I actually just banged out last night right before I went to sleep. A little one of Mario and Luigi. Up here we got a really big one of RoboCop from the RoboCop 2 game that's heavily edited. I might bring this one. I've had it for a while and it's really grown on me, and I love RoboCop, so I might keep that or I might bring it. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to bring it. Alright, next one. We got an obscurity, but a fan favorite. A lot of people have asked me to do this. So Booger Man. This is the first time I've ever painted Booger Man in my 10 plus years of pixel painting. And coming down here, we got the portraits from the original TMNT game, and I did those in the much smaller pixels that I've been working in, and it's just really satisfying, but difficult, but satisfying to work in that size. Coming down here, classic Samus, and Jackie Chan from Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu. If you guys watch my channel, you've definitely seen that before. That's in a speed painting. Same thing with Skate or Die. That was inspired by Rebel Gaming Club. You should go check out their stuff too. They're going to be playing on Sunday. I can't wait to hear their music live. So a couple more small pieces. We got Toxie, a black mage, little custom Kirby face, and we got Felix the cat right there. I started painting Felix pretty recently, and he's been a fan favorite, so I always try to have a Felix piece on the table. And we got Scrooge, excited about some diamonds in his African mine there. And coming down, we got Samus fighting Kraid. I believe this was from a speed painting that I did a few months ago also. And two more down here. We got a portrait of Proto Man and another one of Shovel Knight. They're facing off right there on my wall, right above my desk. So I've been staring at these two for like the past 3 weeks now. And coming over here, this is one that I've had for a while. Strangely enough, this Mario and Mouser piece, I've had this for about a year and a half, so this will definitely be at the show. And coming down, we got Kirby going hyper and Kirby doing a high jump. These are both from Kirby's Adventure of the little icons down at the bottom for when you use those abilities, and I did some serious recoloring jobs on those. And we got two more small ones down here, the little Sonic head that I did for speed painting a few weeks ago, and this is the first Marble Madness piece that I've ever done. I wanted to do, again, some more obscure fan favorites, and I've been getting a lot of comments on that. I know some of you are really excited about it. So another one in the small pixels is Mega Man from the original Rockman title screen. Another semi-obscure game, but a really fun one, Rygar, and Alex right there, ordering some food or buying a book in River City Ransom. And we got two more up here. One of my favorites, Monster Party. One of the silliest bosses from the first level is just the jack-o'-lantern saying, "Please don't pick on me." I always found that really funny. And the Shinobi face. I've had this at a number of shows before too, so you've probably seen that before if you've been at shows with us. And another huge one up here. This one I am debating bringing. I really don't know if I want to. I've had this one for a really long time, and Ninja Gaiden is my favorite NES game of all time. And it depends on the room of how much space I have at my booth and in the car also, if I can fit this one. I'd like to, but it might not be there this year. Alright, let's come into the hallway over here. So both sides, you can see, are full of art. This is the other end, that's the studio right there. So let's start with this side. Right here, you got Sonic and Tails, classic, flying through Casino Night Zone. Down there you got Mega Man and Proto Man. And we got, if I can get down here, Link from Zelda 2 getting the Triforce. The two guys, Player 1 and Player 2 from Contra, just looking like badasses, not like Schwarzenegger or Stallone or anything. And up here we got the cast of Maniac Mansion. This is one of my favorite point-and-click games. Actually, this is the game that got me into the point-and-click genre. I absolutely love it. And coming over here, another TMNT piece from Inspirational Words from Splinter. And I always thought it was funny, get extra energy with pizza, you can do it. So a little PSA for pizza. And coming down here, a really big one. I've only showed this one like once or twice. This is a huge piece of the R-Wings leaving Corneria. This was a mashup from Star Fox 1 and 2 and heavily edited. I had this one probably for almost a year on my computer, just a file, before I decided to print it, or paint it. So yeah, I'm very excited to be bringing this one. And coming over here, another really big one, the end of Super Mario 2. Spoiler alert, I suppose, that it was just a dream. So all like the major things of Mario sleeping, the whole dream sequence, and it's saying the end, just all the little design elements of the end of Mario 2 I put together there. So coming along, we got Ganon right here from Link to the Past, and Splatterhouse Mask. This is actually a custom pixel art that I designed from a photograph, and I did do a speed painting of that about a month ago. Coming over here in the smaller pixels is Solid Snake. This is actually the second time I've painted this, and this is from the Ghost Babel game on Game Boy Color. And coming down here, one of the fucking craziest games on the NES. I'm going to do a whole video talking about the insanity of this game. And that's fucking Narc, a giant, overly violent anti-drug PSA. I'm sure you guys have seen that game around, but it's one that I've wanted to do a painting of for a long time. Just a really over-the-top shot of a whole bunch of guys just getting killed. Coming over here, this is kind of a joke piece. This is from Double Dragon 3 of Billy and Jimmy, complete with the misspelling of Bimmy down there, so I'm sure all you guys are in on that joke. Then coming over here, I know I've shown this one before. I think I had this in my MagFest video too. Still got it, the Turtles right here. Turtles will be coming to the show. And then coming up along here, we still got the Nooks. Nooks is retired. He's staying on the wall. I want to keep him. And I've shown this one before too, but why not show it again? The awesome Streets of Rage piece. I absolutely love this one, and I will definitely be bringing it to TooManyGames because it'll be the first time there. And then also this might be coming, this giant beast of a Mega Man piece. And if you guys have been following me for a long time, this is actually one that I did way back in late 2008. And it sat for a long time because when I painted it at first, I didn't really know what I was doing, and it wasn't painted very well, so it sat for years. And then I went back and I cleaned it up and repainted it, put a whole fresh coat of paint on there. So I've kind of revitalized it. I actually signed it 2 different times, Squarepainter 08 and Squarepainter 18. So maybe, if you guys want to see this one, again, also, leave me a comment if you want to see it at TooManyGames. Alright, now let's take a look at the other end of our hallway here, because we got a whole bunch of stuff. So, right here, Nina would kill me if I ever brought that to the show. It's our TurboGrafx 16 marquee. It's a repro, but still, we're both massive TurboGrafx fans. So coming down in small pixels, this is a redux of one that I did a while ago of Jason with a couple of murdered counselors out there. So I really like doing that one, so I wanted to do a smaller version of it. And I got another fan favorite down here, an 8x10 of Alucard from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. We got some dancing viruses from Dr. Mario. I was going to say Super Mario World. Alright, coming down here, we got Link getting the sword from the old man in a much condensed down design, but that was a lot of fun to paint and a lot of fun to design. Next one, another Zelda piece, man. Zelda must have been on my mind. So this is the end of Link's Awakening on the Game Boy, right before you wake up the Windfish. And another fan favorite, Super Metroid. Now, I just recently became a fan of this game. I always had skipped over it because I was never a fan of the Metroid series, and when I started playing it on the Super Nintendo Mini, my god, I finally see what all the hype is about. So I decided to paint Samus in the Various suit. And coming up here, just Scrooge McDuck going for a stroll, and a Bobo busting through the wall telling you that you are next. 10 points if you get that reference. Coming up here, classic River City Ransom, Alex and Ryan taking a walk down the street ready to kick some ass. And we got Bart versus one of the Space Mutants ready to spray him with that spray can right here. Another one of the small pixels, just Kung Fu kicking one guy in the face and 3 more guys waiting to be kicked too. Got Mario catching the wand. Always got to catch the wand after you defeat one of the Koopa Kids in Mario 3. And another one in small pixels. I believe this is from Ninja Gaiden 2 or Ninja Gaiden 3. I'm sure one of you guys will correct me in the comments. I just have so many images downloaded. So this is a heavily cropped image from one of the cutscenes of Ryu running somewhere. Next one coming down is Mario and Luigi with PAL Block, and that's from the mini game from Super Mario 3, the little bonus game that you can pick. Coming over here, we got Death from Castlevania, and another one from Castlevania, the items. Let's straighten that out. Nope. Kind of hard to do this on an angle here. But there we go. The Weapons of a Vampire Hunter done on a little 8x8. And I'm talking Castlevania also, inspired by that. Holy shit, Bloodstained. I did a speed painting of this like right after the game came out because it's so damn good. So this is the portraits of the 4 characters from Bloodstained. And I've got here classic Pokemon, Ash picking out one of the 3 Pokeballs. And another Castlevania. My god, I had so much Castlevania on the mind working on this. What a horrible night to have a curse from Castlevania 2. Then coming down here, Classic Mega Man jumping off a rush right there. So that's everything that I've been working on for the past, I would say, month and a half, 2 months. You've probably seen some of those if you watch my channel. There's been speed paintings of those, and I posted stuff on Instagram and other, Twitter, Facebook, social media. If you follow me on there, you've seen images of some of those. So as of today is Wednesday. Nina and I will be getting to TooManyGames tomorrow to set up, and then Friday, doors open at 2 o'clock. And as always, our booth will be right in the front. When you walk in to the right, first row will be right there on the right side. So all my paintings that I talked about will be available there. Nina will have all of her artwork there, a whole bunch of new stuff too. So please come say hi, come hang out, high five. We'd love to see you guys.
Squarepainter, Squarepainter. He's the Monics, he pints. He's a retro masterpiece. Earthbound's his favorite game. He's original on the scene. He's a Squarepainter.